we're taking you guys outside the theme park today for another adventure. This time we're going to be at Leu Gardens out here in Winter Park, Florida. It's our very first time, and they have a brand new dinosaur exhibit we're going to check out. So why don't you guys come along? Let's go make some memories together. But before we jump into today's vid, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys like our video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and let me know in the comments below what your favorite dinosaur is. I'm super pumped for today.
Yeah.
We love dinosaurs, and we've never been to Leu Gardens, and so far, just this entryway is so gorgeous. And it's a perfect weather out. It's not hot. It's nice and breezy.
It's kind of like cloudy.
It's kind of cloudy. Yeah, it's like real nice. Cloudy. Yeah, we got lucky with the weather today. But we picked up a map, and this looks like a pretty large place. I did see on the website it could take about 2 hours to do the entire thing. I don't think there's any kind of game, so you can just walk around and look at the big dinosaurs and just enjoy being in nature.
There's stuff that the dinosaurs aren't near, so like all the way out here.
Oh, yeah. Lots of walking today.
Yeah.
So we are right here. Yeah, and so we're just gonna meander around. We're just gonna kind of wander. It did cost us to be here. It costs about $15 a person. And I think they have a bunch of events that kind of change throughout the season. This is just what this current event is. And I think you can upgrade to an annual pass and have repeat visits throughout the year. I don't know if we're gonna do that today. But they always have stuff out here. I'll link the website down below so you guys can see all the different events that happen out here. But let's go start adventuring. I'm feeling raindrops though.
Yeah.
We didn't bring any ponchos with us, so hopefully that doesn't ruin our adventure today. So we didn't get very far, and it's already starting to like really come down. So we're gonna come inside and kind of like avoid the rain for a little bit. Since we're waiting for the rain to pass, I figured we'd look at the map of what all we might see. There's quite a few dinosaurs here. Some things I've never even heard of. Oh, they got Parasaurolophus. That's your favorite. I don't see my favorite, which is Stegosaurus, but
Quetzalcoatlus.
ooh, interesting. I wonder how big these are going to be too. Like, I wonder if there's going to be towering above us.
They should be life size, I would imagine. It'd be weird not to be.
They also have a list of prehistoric plants you can find everywhere, which I think is really cool that some plants have just lasted this long. Oh, those are really pretty at the end. And just like that, with all Florida rain within 5 minutes, it's over. Now let's go on an adventure. This already really does feel and look like Jurassic Park. Hopefully we don't get eaten today. So the dinosaur exhibit does run from April 8th to July 9th, so fairly decent time. It's about its first week of operation, so I wanted to get here first thing so I could catch it for you guys. And it's going to be over 20 life-size dinosaurs ranging in size from 14 inches, so little guys, to 33 feet. And we're going to discover what life was like millions of years ago. That's so funny they have this. I believe we found our first dinos. They look like compies. They are Compsognathuses. Compsognathi. We just call them compies for short. Little vicious guys. Those guys did a number on some baddies in Jurassic Park. All of the displays are gonna have like information as if you were like in a zoo, just when they lived, kind of what they ate, kind of what their names mean, cool stuff like that. Gorgeous little stream running through here. It continues on from this little waterfall area, kind of where the compies were, and then underneath that bridge where we originally came from. I love just how immersive this is already. Like, we've barely stepped 10 feet into this place, and I'm already loving it. Oh, these are interesting looking. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Some real reptiles out here. There he goes. He is very cute. I don't know. Yeah, I came over here to film these pretty plants. Here's our first prehistoric plant. Bald cypress, the dawn redwood, and the araucaria, which I assume are these big guys above us. No, they're not? Oh, the little ones. Oh, okay. Well,
our snake friend's back.
I think that's, it's the same one.
He's chasing a lizard.
Oh.
There you go.
Lunchtime. This kind of reminds me of the Charlie Brown Christmas tree. This looks like one of those Alice in Wonderland flowers, the ones that bully her for being a weed. Found another dinosaur. This is the Bambiraptor. It's interesting which dinosaurs they picked, because like this is a dinosaur that I've obviously seen before, but like I wouldn't have put a name to it. So for some weird reason, this is called the Bambiraptor. It's actually Bambiraptor because it's named after Bambi, the Disney character. I don't know why. I don't think of a cute young deer when I see that. Yeah, they didn't last a very long time, unfortunately. Before we came here, we actually went to the Easton Market for this month's Gideon's cookie. So we're gonna jump to that, and then we'll catch back up with you guys. We are here at the East End Market location for Gideon's, not too far from downtown Orlando. We've got a yummy coffee one that we've had from previous years, but I forgot what it tastes like. So that's why we're getting it. Plus we have to rank all of them. You guys know that. If you guys haven't ever been to East End Market, it's a bunch of different little vendors, local places here, because Gideon's is considered local, and there's never usually a wait for this Gideon's here, which is really nice. Quick in and out, got the goods. Gonna go find a nice quiet spot and we'll go eat it and review it. Special reveal for April's cookie of the month. Ta-da! This is going to be a coffee toffee cookie. It's got some espresso beans in it, got some toffee chips. Sounds really good. Do you remember this one at all?
I think so. I just remember like a really strong coffee, so it wasn't like high on my list.
Okay. You can smell the coffee before you even bite it. Oh, that toffee's nice. I do like that.
It is actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember last time it was really strong a coffee, or unless it was another coffee one that we had.
I think this is the only coffee one.
Okay.
So we've been ranking them this year, starting with January, and now we're in April. January was a cookie butter cookie. February was the Eternal Flame hot cinnamon cookie. What was last month's? Chocolate peanut butter.
That's what, yeah.
And then this one. My personal ranking, I think chocolate peanut butter, this one, cookie butter, and then the spicy one, which is extremely controversial that no one likes.
I think mine would be the same. I don't remember the cookie butter one at all.
It wasn't very phenomenal. Like, it was pretty safe. Like, it was good. There wasn't anything wrong with it, but it wasn't anything that, like, I would ever need to get again.
I can't remember what it tastes like at all.
Well, that was Gideon's for April. Now we'll go catch back up with us over at Leu Gardens. Welcome back. Hope you guys enjoyed the little bit of Gideon's content there. Do not feed alligator. Wonder if we're actually going to see one today. No gators, but there's some turtles hanging out over there. I don't know if you guys can make those out, those little 3 black dots. There's a duck hanging out over here. Hopefully we see some gators. I've only ever seen 1 gator in the wild since living here in Florida, so hopefully we make that number 2 today. This right here is the Hypsibema. Again, another dinosaur I've never heard of. It honestly looks like it would be related to the iguanodon, maybe. Kind of got a little, or maybe like a cross between an iguanodon and a parasaurolophus, just based on its mouth. But this is pretty big. Definitely the largest one we've seen so far. And she laid some babies. Wonder if they'll hatch soon. The placard said that some of the fossils and remains were found in places like North Carolina and Missouri, which when you think about dinosaurs, you just think of like the jungle, the middle of nowhere. You don't think about the United States and like farmland and stuff like that, which obviously with the way that the world was shaped and formed over hundreds of millions and bajillions of years. But it's just wild to think about that, like we're finding dinosaurs in the middle of Kansas.
Kansas was part of an ocean at one point. That's just fields now, how that was an ocean at one point and maybe had like the most beautiful beaches potentially on the planet at the time.
Crazy. This view of the little lake or pond or whatever is back here, and that water just being blown around by the wind. Gorgeous color. I'm so glad that we came out here today. This is like perfect.
It's a perfect day.
It's perfect day. I think we're coming up to our next dinosaur. Some more little guys. Heterodontosaurus. Pardon me for butchering that. Yeah, these guys are a little bug-eyed. They're cute though.
First kinds to have developed cheeks.
Interesting. So this garden was definitely not what I thought it was going to be. I thought we were going to be walking around like an open field kind of thing, but not experiencing just the majesty of this. Like, this is so cool to me. Not only do we really love dinosaurs, but we, especially Matt, really love walking around like botanical gardens and just enjoying nature, because like we spend so much time in the theme parks that like sometimes we kind of forget that little things like this exist within Florida. So that's kind of the reason why we like to come out and show you guys things that are out, things that are outside the Magic Kingdom, things that are outside Universal Studios, and just enjoy, being outside, looking at pretty plants and fun dinosaur statues. Definitely one of those parks you just gotta look up. You gotta keep your eyes towards the sky.
It's definitely a good thing to go slow here so that you can see everything. So you can like look at the ground, see everything, look at the sky to see like just these beautiful shots. We've seen like quite a few animals just from being here. And it's been really nice. I heard that earlier.
I heard the rustling and I thought it was an animal, and then I felt water. I was like, what the heck is going on? There's just a big sprinkler back there. We were walking through and I saw this thing for the sausage tree. I was like, where's the sausage tree? And Matt goes, it's right there. Sure enough, that looks like a big old sausage. Looks more like a gourd, but it's just funny they called it a sausage tree.
It's just so interesting just to see.
Oh yeah, they go way up there too.
Yeah. All like the little stringies hanging down.
Huh.
Vines.
Uh-huh. We saw all these flowers in here. They're all dead and fallen off, and I thought maybe it came from this snake plant. But then I looked over here on top of this fern, which is gorgeous, by the way. I love its little spiked things. And if you look up, they actually came from the sausage tree. So I wonder if, like, that's just what they come from originally and turn into it, or if it's just flowers that bloom from it. It's just funny that really gorgeous red flowers come from a tree called a sausage tree. There's a bamboo centerpiece in this little grove, and you can hear it clackling against each other in the wind. We'll see if we can catch it here in a second. It's just such a unique sound. Oh, yeah. One thing we've noticed when walking around, and I haven't really shown a whole lot of them, but they're the dinosaur plants that I showed at the beginning. We're coming across the little signage that says, oh, hey, these are 3 that were around. We're like, oh, they're so cool. And they're not around us. So then we continue walking, and they're way further down the trail, which, like, for me, if I'm not going to remember what it's called, like, that's kind of a shame, because I wish it should be, like, right there. They definitely still have them. They're just not where they're supposed to be. At least I don't feel that's where they should be. So many interesting plants, like this cardboard cycad, which very much does look like cardboard. It's kind of got that like fuzziness that cardboard has. This is an interesting little find. It looks like someone spray painted it, but this is all natural. It's a red, pinkish pineapple. I love this. Coming up on our next dino, computer scan, city potty. At least this one's a vegetarian. Just kidding, it's actually an omnivore. It's also got some babies.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if it was like its mother or if it was gonna eat the eggs.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Because it could be with being an omnivore.
Yeah, I do love its tail though. That's really gorgeous. Yeah. Definitely not our dino. Of course, at any time you get tired of walking around, they've got some lovely benches you can sit down and just enjoy sitting under all the big trees and plants. We've seen a couple of these little bird houses kind of sprinkled around. I don't think I filmed any of them, but they're all themed, and Matt gets excited whenever we see one, because we're gonna run over and see what it's themed to be. This one actually looks to be a bat box, not a bird box. I love when bat boxes exist. Bats are definitely a great part of our environment, should be protected. So I'm glad that they built a home for them. Came across this next plant called the pinwheel flower, and sure enough, its flowers are literally shaped like a pinwheel. We found this Candicidemia. I'm sorry, forgive me again, but it's wrapped in a foil. Let me know in the comments below if you guys know what they're doing here, or is it just like a little growing pod to keep it safe from the elements? We found not 1, but 2 dinosaurs. That's a weird looking one right there. This one might be a repeat. I just think they installed him over here just to kind of like expand the dinosaur lore of our trail today. But he is the Placerius, which means broad body. He was an herbivore. You think with those big teeth, he'd be a carnivore. Probably to eat, you know, big chunky plants.
Well, probably also just like tusks to like defend themselves.
That's true. I guess I didn't think about that. Kind of like a big rhino. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's actually not even a dinosaur. Interesting. It's a mammal-like reptilian due to its beak-like mouth and tusks. It weighed a ton. That's a thick boy. Coming up on our next dinosaur, the Quetzalcoatlus, and I was like, where is he? He's right there. These are definitely scaled down. He was definitely much larger than that. Yeah. But yeah, I didn't expect there to be in any trees. Flying reptile again, not a dinosaur. And no teeth, I didn't realize that. Oh yeah, 18 to 20 feet tall, 36 to 39 foot wingspan. That's definitely very scaled down. I wish they did like a full size. That would obviously cost thousands of dollars to do. But I'm glad that we got a unique guy here. Matt said he thought he heard an owl earlier, and we just heard it again. So I wonder if we'll see him. Oh yeah, there he is.
There's the other one.
Where's the other one?
Down here.
Where? I don't see it.
Down here on the screen.
Oh yeah. They're speaking. They're literally talking to each other. Aw, I love that. We're seeing so much real nature today. Nature really is everywhere. He's looking right at me, or he was. You can see him up there. Yeah, definitely didn't expect to see those today. Not at all. This is a cute little area. It's a little undergrown. I feel like it should be a lot larger. Maybe we're just not in the right season for it, but they do have some white roses. Painting the roses red. Painting the roses red. Pardon me, why Mr. 3? Why must we paint them red? Little pretty pink ones right here, and I do like this little fountain. It is very tranquil over here. And because we are in the middle of Winter Park, there is the neighborhood just right on the other side of this gate. You kind of forget that you're in the middle of a city, you know, when you're lost in these jungles. Matt said there's our dinosaur, and I was like, where? There's nothing here. Because they're on the tree. Very alien looking. Does not look like something that would have existed here on our planet. Swords? Swordes? Devil or hairy devil. Coming up to our next dinosaurs. We've got two dinosaurs here. This big one is going to be the Allosaurus, which means different lizard. Oh, that's its babies?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought they were like little ones that were antagonizing it, because they look like they're about to battle. This one's even got kind of a little puppy face. So here's the Apatosaurus display, which unfortunately is not a real dinosaur like to look at, but there are some of its remains, which is clever. They at least included some bones, because the Apatosaurus have been way too big to put in this display. But yeah, there were these big long neck boys right there. Entering another little garden area here. What'd they say this area was called? Oh, never mind. White garden. So everything here is going to be white. We're entering their little arid garden area, so I'm sure we'll see some fun desert plants in here. I like that bent over cactus back there. I don't know if you guys can see through the brush, but really unique. Oh, I love that big one back there. That's so pretty. We found the dinosaur we've been most looking forward to, the Parasaurolophus, Matt's favorite. They are such sweet, gentle looking dinosaurs. Because you love the head crest about them, is that what your favorite part is?
Yeah.
Head crest is supposed to help identify males from females and increase hearing and regulate body temperature. 16 feet tall, 32 feet long. Big guy. Here's the butterfly garden. Gorgeous flowers. We've seen a couple butterflies flying around, but yeah, the monarchs are definitely hanging out in here for sure. And smells also very, very good. They've even got a little house here so that the cocoons can grow. Gorgeous little gazebo area. Feels very Floridian with all the greenery and all the white. We're entering the secret garden. Don't tell anybody. They even have a little kids reading corner where you guys can borrow books. So if you guys get tired and want to take a seat and read for a little bit in the nice shaded area, that's perfect. I love it. Found our second to last dino. This is the Dasplatosaur, another dino I've never heard of. He's a big guy though. He's definitely probably the biggest one we've seen. One of the most dangerous predators of the period with razor sharp teeth, which were the largest of any predator, including the T-Rex. we found something called an octopus tree. And sure enough, there's 8 little limbs on all the little sprouts, all the little like branches. Those are so cute.
Yeah, I saw it earlier and I was wondering why they were called an octopus tree, because it was only like a tiny little thing.
Oh, gotcha. All right, well, we came back up to where we started. This is the beginning garden area. And I didn't realize that we completely missed this dinosaur. This is our final dinosaur of the day. This is the Pastasuchus. Again, sorry for butchering that. Very strange looking dino. Never seen this dino before. Well, yeah, that was Dinosaurs at Leu Gardens. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a gorgeous day too.
Gorgeous day. Like, it maybe got hot for like a tiny bit, but
yeah,
we were out here for quite a while too. We got here, I think, around noon, and it's probably close to 4 now.
Yeah.
We really took our time though. Like, we really meandered. Definitely recommend coming out here. We definitely really enjoyed this. I would love to come back out here for other future events.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know if we're going to sign up for the annual pass thing. I don't know if we would visit it that often. Maybe sometime in the future if we really feel like these are worth coming for.
And it does seem like a place that would be like really worth it to come back every season just to see, you know, certain things, because like all of the plumerias were like bald because it's probably not their time of year yet.
Yeah, for sure.
And to see like those in bloom or something else in bloom, or, you know, in fall time, and maybe see like what trees are like super red, or, you know, what ones maybe have a different color.
Yeah, I agree. Absolutely. Dinosaurs at Leu Gardens runs until July 9th. So you guys got quite a while to come and see it. So don't miss it. Thank you guys so much for coming along. Hope you guys had a wonderful time. If you guys haven't done so already, make sure you guys like our video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell so you guys know when all of our adventures happen. And as always, thanks for making memories with us. We'll see you next time.